Hello. I've been playing about with these settings just to try and get everything looking and sounding okay. Hello. I've been playing about with these settings just to try and get everything looking and sounding okay. Hello. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it without having a major feedback echo continuing there. I still haven't worked out how to stream with the game in full screen. The only way I can have control of the streaming software and the game on the separate monitors is to not play the game in full screen, because once I play in full screen, it doesn't let me move my cursor off of the screen that the game is on. I can't move it to my second monitor to control the streaming software. So this week I do at least have full control of the streaming software and I can adjust the sound if I need to, but it doesn't look great on the screen because I can see the Sims 4 bar at the top there because I'm playing it in windowed mode, which isn't perfect. But with all that said, I did set a list of goals for this week, which is, so we ended off last week with Alice aging up to a child, and Beth is quite close as well. I want to get her toddler skills maxed up so I can get her up to a child, and I want to age the twins up to toddlers and try and get Martha pregnant again with another baby, and hopefully this time it's just one baby and not another set of triplets, because I don't deal well with triplets. I'm still just running the base game here on my laptop. Okay, sorry about that. Right, so where are we before I unpause the game? What is everybody up to? So, okay, so Martha is about to take a bubble bath, which it looks like she needs to do, so let her do that. Everyone's asleep except Alice, who was angry at aging up, just because she's tired. Now, I don't think I've got a bed for Alice. I don't. So since these infants aren't really using their cots, I'll put her into this room here. I can't remember if this one is... It says it's the anti-goblin bed. There's nothing hiding under the bed. I can't remember if this is the one that stops nightmares or if I still need the Kulala light. I might just get the Kulala light just so that I can be sure that I'm not going to have to deal with nightmares. Because I don't like getting woken up in the middle of the night. Now, do I know how to spell Kulala? Yes, I do. Couldn't remember if it was with a C or with a K. I'm just going to send her to bed. She's got a few other needs, but I'm just going to send her to bed. And if I can get the better camera angle and all of this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we must be on to part 2 of the current in-game event, which I'm just going to ignore just now. I've actually got another save file on my laptop that I've been using for this. I won't be doing it with Martha. Can I hide it? There we go. So Martha sounds like she's having a really good time in there. Is that Beth's little iPad there? Yes, it is. Okay. That probably means that Alice has still got one that she doesn't need. So I'll just put that there just now. And someone else can get that when they need it. Oh, and I'm also going to put this cake into my inventory. Save me having to make another one when there's another birthday. If this is probably a well-known little secret, but if you put the cake into your household inventory, it doesn't spoil. And I'm just thinking it would be handy to have one there rather than having to spend time baking another one. Why is that not letting me put that in the trash? Huh. Oh, because Martha's coming to eat it. Okay, fair enough. Oh, her garden's a bit of a mess. Okay. I'll get her out to the garden once she's done eating and everything else. A rare moment of peace when everyone's asleep. And tomorrow we'll have Alice at school, so that'll be just the 3 kids in the house. And Martha did have a couple of people she was friends with who I could try and build her relationship with a bit more to try and get a new pregnancy for her. I'll get her out to tend to her garden. Yeah, Martha has the clumsy trait as well, which I gave her because they're supposed to be happier when things go wrong. And I figured having a lot of kids, things are probably going to go wrong quite often. Is that new, that fertilise all? I've not noticed that before. I know there's been a couple of changes to the gardening since the new update ahead of the new expansion pack, but I've not noticed a fertilise all option. I am noticing quite a few differences between this and playing on the console though. There's quite a lot of extra controls on here that aren't on the console, and that's nothing to do with the version update of the game, and everything to do with the fact that the console is a watered down version of the game. My house is very quiet right now, which is perfect for recording. My dogs are asleep, which is good. And yeah, but my parrot is awake, and my parrot is the one who causes the most background noise. So if there is any background noise, that's what it is. I've got my headset on and I'm using the mic on that because it picks up less background noise than my better quality freestanding mic. But if you do hear background noise, especially voices saying silly things or silly laughter, it's the parrot. He's quite calm just now though, so hopefully he'll stay that way. I'm gonna get her to do something more useful. It's too late at night to invite anyone over. She's got a little bit of programming and hacking skills. Stop playing dolls. She's playing dolls because she's childish as well. I gave her the childish character trait. Remind myself. Yeah, she's clumsy, family oriented and childish, and I've already spent some of her satisfaction points making her a gym rat, just because I find that in terms of the cheap traits, that's one of the better ones, because it means they don't get smelly when they exercise. What's wrong with you? You're sad because you're awake. You're one of those. Just, why don't you use your diaper and then go and play dolls? And stop crying. This is anyone there, that's fair enough, having that moodlet right now, because I am ignoring him, but I feel like infants have that no matter what, and then you give them attention and then they get an angry moodlet because they don't like the attention. I suppose that is accurate to real life, that they're that demanding, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. Or are you queuing up? Yeah, I'd rather you didn't do that. Since the infants can sleep on the floor, the only thing I really want Martha to do with them is just feed them and clean them when they need it. Otherwise she just picks them up and moves them about and makes it more complicated. How is Beth? Oh, she needs the toilet. She needs to go to the toilet. What's she sad about? Has to pee. Well, go to the toilet then. She's hungry as well. She can have some blackened baths. Eat that when you're done. Oh, this kid's awake as well now. Oh, and he's dirty. Ugh. Oh, and he's hungry. She nearly finished. Okay. Okay, she's gonna have to feed this kid. I really miss the super efficient infant care. It's almost worth getting Growing Together from our laptop just so that I can have the super efficient infant care for this, although it does make infants more complicated in general. Why is Edward sad? Because he doesn't think anyone's there. Well, he can just figure that out. No, don't do that. Do the things I've asked you to do. There we go. I've not missed having a second adult to help with the kids in the house until I had the twins. Having two infants, well, it was triplets for a while, having 2 or 3 together in the same life stage with just one adult is pretty tough. Because their needs decay so quickly. I just get one lot of needs sorted and another lot of needs kicks off and one of the other infants or babies. Okay, so Beth's just feeding herself. Oh. Is it not letting me put things in the bin? Have they patched out allowing us to put things in the bin? Huh. That's strange. It's not letting me click and drag anything to the bin. And Martha hasn't lined up to clean that up. What is she doing? I'd rather she cleaned stuff. She still hasn't bathed this kid. He's still... or she's not... No, she didn't give him a bath. Okay. Is she feeding him? She's feeding him, okay. And then once she's done that, she needs to clean this kid. And then go to the toilet. That's great, Alice is looking after herself. Oh, Alice can clean up. Ah. Okay, that's helpful. What is Beth up to? So Beth needs to work on her thinking and her movement. So if I get her to play sim shape, and I get Alice to clean up. What's wrong with Edward? He's tired. Okay, go to sleep on the floor. Sleep in the middle of the floor. Make life easy for us. Okay, Christopher looks happy. Martha's okay just now. Alice must have school today. Yeah, she does. Okay, let her clean up. Yeah, could you clean that up? I've only got the one bin, I don't have an outside bin, so she's got to wait for that one to finish processing before she can go on with things. So if you, oops, do your homework. And can I put this in the bin now? Why can't I put that in the bin? Oh, there's a plate up here. Okay, can I put them in the sink? No, I can't. I can't click and drag stuff to the sink or to the bin anymore. That's strange. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's something they've patched out of the game for some reason. I don't see why they would patch it out. Is she gonna... I don't understand why it takes like 4 hours to give an infant a bath. Martha's gonna end up having an accident. So I should be looking at Alice's so she's made a friend, meet 5 new Sims. Okay, I think I can cheat with that because I think when she goes to school, if I select make friends, that checks that off. And then further on in that aspiration, there's things like become best friends, and you can cheat that as well by getting her to chat to them on the computer. So I'll get her to do all of that to cheat her needs. Martha, you need to go to the toilet very badly. And then I need you to clean up. What's this kid doing? He can go and play dolls. So once Alice has gone to school, if we get a moment when the other 3 are asleep, I'll invite over one of Martha's male friends and I'll see if we can get her pregnant again, and then I can age the twins up to toddlers, because Beth's close to becoming a child. You could stop that and go to bed. Why is he sad? Rest time. He's sad and he's not even tired. Martha, are you cleaning up? This is sort of the opposite of how I normally do family gameplay, because I normally have 7 adults and 1 child. I normally fill the house by any means, even if it's by adding cats, dogs, horses, until there's 7 slots, so that when the sim gets pregnant, they can only have 1 baby. Is that Beth left her iPad sitting there? Yes, it is. Just take that back. she finished her homework? Just about. Okay, they can have a wee bonding moment, that's fine. I think it's a bit scary that she's just met a new sim by having a conversation with her mum. But okay. Oh. Can she do the garden? No, she can't, because she's not got... Oh, she can water the garden. Yeah, they've got to have a certain level of mental skill before they can do the gardening. Martha, you are not going to get a drink. You are going to do your garden. Yeah, Alice... Oh, Alice has got to go to school after that. Yeah, I was going to say her skills should be at least at level 2 because she maxed all her toddler skills. So that's pretty good. Oh, wrong button there. Level 3. I think maybe at level 3 she can do a bit more in the gardening. Okay, so if I get her to make friends, that will help her with her aspiration. What are you doing? Washing hands, okay. What you need to do is invite over a friend. So we've had a baby with Christian Hinkle, that is Beth's father. Don Lothario is the father of the twins. And Johnny is Alice's father. So I think we had a good relationship with Eugene, who is a spy. He is the delivery person. Caleb, I'm surprised I've got any sort of relationship with him because he always asks me for a tip and I always say no. I don't think we'll go with him just yet. We might, but he comes over quite regularly because I haven't been cooking. I've been ordering food. That's the fake Lou Howell, who is married to Abby in another... I was playing that household before. And Jameson, I think we got on quite well with him as well, but let's do Eugene first. And then you can get some food. What is Edward doing? He's going to play dolls, that's okay. And Christopher's okay as well. It's Beth's okay. Okay, here he comes. Eugene's always very sharply dressed. I don't know if that's because I've only got base game, or if it's just a weird coincidence that the game has actually allowed a randomly generated townie to be well dressed. Because usually townies are not well dressed. Okay. Let's see if we can...
Bobaneth?
He's bored. That's not a good start.
Ooh, Kidepta.
He's also got the clumsy trait. Okay.
Fella Balom.
Olaba?
Ooh, Harpin.
Let's just try
Troy.
flirting.
Marik Poshima?
Nah, lent him.
Oh,
He's bored, so this might not go well,
trip.
but we'll just try it anyway.
Galna.
Nivid.
Oh, okay.
Philibok?
Yeah, yips.
I've just learned his romantic interests.
Conqueror.
I'm flattered, but I'm not interested in that sort of relationship with you. Okay, so Eugene is not sexually attracted to women. He could be gay or he could be asexual, but he's not into Martha. So he can now just do whatever he wants because I'm going to invite someone else over. If he wants to stay, that's fine because he can look after the kids. We'll try Jameson then. Ooh, Mackenzie's the mailman. Do we want to go with the mailman? He's cheerful. Okay, we know a little bit more about Mackenzie because we know he's cheerful. I don't know any of Jameson's traits. We'll try Mackenzie. Mackenzie's also got the same hair colour as Martha. So we can have more red-haired children because most of the children so far have been red-haired. Oh, I see a stinky baby as well. Can you... what's wrong with him? Oh, he needs a bath. Oh my goodness, okay. Get a bubble bath from Martha. Okay. He's just walking right in. Okay, that's good. That's a good sign. Mackenzie likes children, apparently. He's quite happy to see the kids. Can he come through and speak to me while I'm bathing the child? No, apparently not.
Una turb. Sipe. Silne. Suflowo gra.
Can I
Barney.
just get
Bimbus.
rid of him?
Quam se bow.
Subane?
Yibs.
Jiffa.
It seems rude to send Eugene away because we've got a good friendship with him,
Great
but
so.
he's not useful to me right now, so I'm going to just send him away and we can work on Mackenzie. Does Edward have any other needs? Oh, he's hungry. Okay. Okay, get fed by Martha. Yeah, Christian has never given up on Martha. He was the second person that she had a baby with, and he keeps trying to get her to go out on dates with him. And he keeps coming round in the middle of the night at like 1 or 2 in the morning and trying to flirt with her. I think he did that in last week's episode as well. Johnny Zest has kind of given up, and Don Lothario doesn't really seem to care. I don't know if it's the sight of the twins and him being a commitment phobe, that when he sees the twins he just quite happily backs away and doesn't try to push for anything. That's Christopher awake. Is he using his diaper? Yeah, he is. Okay. Oh god, he's hungry as well. Yeah, definitely want to get these two up to toddlers soon so that I can get them to feed themselves, get fed by Martha. Don't you're not playing with the toilet. Don't you dare play with the toilet.
Bim for ya.
Feed me. Is she feeding him? Oh no. She's gonna go back and forth between all the tasks that she's got lined up, and she's not actually gonna complete any of them. Oh my, okay. Oh, okay, maybe she is gonna feed Edward, okay. I take it back. Or she's gonna take him over here and just dump him down and continue going back and forth. Oh no, she's taking him over to feed him right in front of Mackenzie. Okay, well, fair enough.
Shyla.
The 3 of them there with the exact same hair colour. Alice has met Desmond. That's that Desmond Goff who keeps appearing, and Martha knows him somehow, and I don't know how.
Susu.
Has that helped Alice with her?
Aw, no.
Oh, it has, because she's already on to the next step.
Aw.
Okay, that's cool. She can be best friends with her mum.
Salabalom.
Can she put that kid down?
But no bet.
Descos? Gipora. De fool.
Then
Crevis soup?
You bits?
Oh, my
she can
day.
feed that kid.
Oh,
Scaby boy. Sheeby Mercury. Mola. Lib. Tweevo Bebso. Watsu Gorg.
Right. Oh god. So Edward, if she puts Edward down, I'll stop doing that. Oh my goodness, is she putting him down? Would you please feed this kid? You. Oh my goodness. Stop. Oh, you are trying to go to sleep, and I stopped you. Sorry. Oops. Take that back. I thought he was just making noise for the sake of making noise. It's hard to tell. They cry when they're hungry, they cry when they're tired, they cry when they're awake, they cry when they're happy, they cry when they're sad. Just cry the entire time. Hopefully if I queue up for Christopher to play with dolls, Martha will put him down once she's fed him. And then I can get her back out to speak to Mackenzie. Okay, looks like that's working. So if you just go straight into flirtation. Just immediately flirt. It's the good thing about the base game, you can just flirt even if you don't have a great friendship with someone. You don't have to work quite as hard at it as you do when you've got expansion packs with various dynamics and things going on. Okay, he's talking about smelly boots, but he didn't reject that, so we'll keep pushing.
Neeps its way. Ooh.
That's negatively affected our friendship. He's enjoying the flirtation, but no, don't go away. Don't go away, don't go away. Come back. I know you don't have to go to work because you are the mailman and that you deliver the mail in the morning, so come back. Brighton day. Flatter. She's going to end up maxing her charisma skill because I keep using charisma options for friendship. Do a pickup line. Don't really care if he's single or not. I'm just looking to get flirty. She wants to get into a relationship. Well, that's not going to be mean to a child. You've earned enough reward points to claim a reward. I don't know how because I haven't done anything. Oh, have a sim spend time outdoors. Okay.
Hey boy,
Let's do a smooth recovery.
Huh?
Yeah, something a little bit strange happened when I went onto my console. It said I'd completed the first part of the event, this Nature's Calling event. And I didn't complete it on the console, I only completed it on my laptop. But I am signed in under the same EA account. So I don't know if it's managed to link it. Stop trying to leave, Mackenzie. Just stay. Oh, she needs the toilet. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's not feeling it, so I'm going to leave that just now. She needs to go to bed. You need to get up and go to the toilet. Martha needs to go to sleep as well. Okay, we've not done great with Mackenzie. I don't know if it's worth pursuing that. Maybe when we're in a better mood we'll try him again. So Alice can just sleep just now, so that's her biggest issue. Is Beth okay? Beth's okay for everything else, so she can work on her skills. So her thinking is her lowest skill at the moment. So when she's done, she can just play sim shape. And how are these two? They're okay. They're okay. Is that him still out here? Yeah.
Balganu Parabada. Shibes. Yibs Bankachov.
Okay, this kid's upset about nothing. Go and play dolls. I think the worst thing about this fuss that they do is that when you click on an infant, fuss is actually an option. Fuss and cry. Does anyone actually click on that? Does anyone actually intentionally make their infants fuss and cry? Okay, if he's gonna come in and speak to her, she could maybe get him to do some flashcards with her, because that gets her thinking skill up quicker. What's wrong with this kid? Go and play with the dolls. Stop being a pest.
What?
Come on, don't you wake up your sister. I might just apply baby proofing to that door so that she can get peace to sleep. Oh, and there's a dirty nappy. Okay. Okay. Still not letting me put stuff in the bin, which is a bit annoying.
Pipped up Wenzy. Kimba. Baina Flim. Griff.
Okay, chicken. Why don't you eat a chicken stir fry? And then yeah, keep talking to this person. I can't do the ask why. Can do flashcards though. Okay. Is she eating her food, or is she just gonna cruise about the place? What is she doing? Why has she stopped? Finish eating it. You're still hungry. Has she got one of those traits where she's a fussy eater? No? Okay. Sometimes you get the traits on the toddlers where they're like a fussy eater or a messy eater, and you give them a plate of food and they just create piles of mess all over the floor and then put the plate back half full, and then they're still hungry. But I don't know if that just comes with growing together, or if that's in the base game. Right, what's going on with Edward? Can he feed you? No, don't think he can.
Shibes.
Oh, that's Beth's father at the door.
Gibbs.
Oh, thanks, Mackenzie. Can I do flashcards with the dad? Learn my numbers. I was actually also gonna give Alice a makeover in this episode. I might do that once she's awake. I think if I go and do it now, it's gonna wake her up. I'm not sure if it will or not, but it might, so I'll not do it just yet.
Oh, glaring floofy.
Thinking still at level 3, yeah.
Gibbs, Getna.
What are these two up to? He's okay. Edward is getting a little bit hungry.
Yow. Huh?
Martha.
Gibbs, Ganira.
I'll maybe get Martha to feed him. And then once she's done that, she can clean up all this mess.
Farmo.
Alice, you need to go to the toilet
Oh, glaring floofy.
and then probably get some food
Huh? Gibbs, Getna.
and then do your homework.
Konish. Sapula. Oh, goodness, maybe.
I seem to remember that the base game choices for clothes for anything other than adults is pretty poor. I know it is for infants, it's pretty poor for infants even with expansion packs, but I think for children and toddlers, it's not great either. It's part of the reason I haven't bothered giving makeovers to the infants or the toddlers, but I did want to give Alice a makeover as a child. I'm sure I can get her something slightly better to wear.
Oh, goodness, maybe.
Oh, she's left it. Oh, she's broken the sink. Okay. You're gonna have to come and repair that. Oh, she's putting him in the bed. Oh, okay. So I've got quite a bit of money. I'm wondering if it's worth hiring a maid.
Yes.
Is he? Yeah, he's putting himself to sleep. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hire a maid. Hire a service. Hire a maid. Alright, Beth, what are you up to? Beth, can you just hang out with your dad a bit more? Ask to play. Yeah, no, stop that. Okay, the maid's coming tomorrow morning. Okay, good, because I don't think a lot of that rubbish on the floor is going to get cleaned before then. Okay. I actually thought that focused boost that they got from eating the Poke Bowl came with Island Living. I didn't think that appeared in base game. Apparently it does. You done your homework? No, you haven't. Get on with it. Oh, you're focused. Beth, did you play with him? I didn't see you playing with him. Play. So since Christian's here helping out, if it's not too late at night, can we maybe invite another man over? Did we try Jameson? We didn't try Jameson yet. Let's try Jameson. And clean up. Okay, that's good. Jameson's coming over. Look at a sad infant. Okay, well, just be sad. Sad because he's dirty. That's what I mean, like the infants constantly need Martha's time, and if I get a moment of peace I need to get Martha to sleep, because by then she's so tired she can't do anything else. She going to bed, that's fine. Right, Martha, let's just get her flirt on with Jameson. And then she's gonna have to clean the bath. Yeah, we definitely need a maid. What does she need to do? She needs to make a best friend and achieve level 5 of the social skill. So why don't you do a friendly introduction and talk about school. Go talk. Get your social skills up. We'll get Alice to work on her skills there. The fact that Jameson is tense, I'm wondering if he hates kids. He's either a loner or he hates kids. The fact that he's turned up at the house and he's tense. Although he's making friends with Alice, so maybe not.
Oh, Brashar. Quark. Wabara Zimre. Charib. Zapum Fubaim. Lamina. Urabani. Shuniglaba Arbe. Muma.
Is she giving a
Johnny.
bath to this
Fine,
kid? Yeah, she
Spino.
is. Okay, cool.
Yeftame Kissip. Nizo. Nizobuna.
Zamoy, shoon up a leg, cause that.
Oh, Quapo.
Today.
New beam. Ifla.
Excellent. That got her social skill up. So she can go to bed because it is actually 11:30 at night. And Martha.
Bonosa Labratus. Gorge Botne. Seraphi. Payapardu.
If Christian doesn't go home soon, I'm going to send him home because he's gonna cause some issues as I'm trying to get friendly with Jameson here. Someone hasn't flushed this toilet. Oh my goodness. Just go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Ah, this kid's hungry. Don't have time for that. You're gonna have to feed Christopher. I feel like all I'm doing is developing relationships between all these men, and none of them are building relationships with Martha because she's just got her hands full with these infants. I know some people are quite harsh with how they play with infants because you get longer with them than you think. I believe that once they get that sad, hungry moodlet, you've got 24 hours before social services will take them away. But that's fine saying that and fine saying that you've got time, you don't have to feed them straight away, but you do have to listen to them cry that entire time. And I'd rather they were just sleeping or playing with dolls in the background and not crying the entire time. It's also a little bit sad seeing them looking absolutely miserable. Is she feeding him now? No, she's gonna feed herself. That's nice. Feed the kid. And we're gonna breastfeed the kid so that we don't produce any more dirty baby bottles that we don't clean up. Is he literally in here speaking to himself? He is.
Jim Wibsey.
Oh, maybe it's Jameson speaking to the plants, actually. Are you feeding? Why are you not feeding this kid? Right, stop. What is happening? Why is she not feeding this kid? Because he's queuing up other things. It's a little bit annoying. The infants can queue up something else, and it then cancels the parent performing their action as well. It's good that you can control the parents from the infant's point of view, but sometimes if the infant is autonomously queuing something up, it can interrupt what you're trying to do. Okay, right after that you can go and play with your dolls. I would like you to go home, Christian, because yeah, you're gonna cause me problems if you don't. Get leftovers. And hopefully then I'll get some time to chat to Jameson, so let's actually chat to him a little bit. Let's get to know, just in case. I don't think he has the hates children trait, but just in case, let's try and find out. You go and play with the dolls, yeah. That's nice. It's nice when most of the kids are asleep. Oh no, don't go away! Call him back, Martha! Martha! Call him back! I just left Martha in the outfits that the game gave her, and I love that her everyday wear is just such 2000s fashion.
For him.
Considering this game came out in 2014,
Argan
the
on
outfit
that
she's
watch.
wearing
That's
is
right.
more like 2004 than 2014.
Good waffle tune machine. Bow that for
Boba
Argan.
Neff?
Can
Ooh, keep Ep.2.
we do a deep conversation? Okay, so he's a bookworm.
Benu Siblerf. Koba.
He's a bookworm.
Gaba Wooney
Okay,
Hips.
that'll be why he
Oh,
enjoyed
waffle.
speaking to me about
Turn
books.
away.
New beam. Ifla.
Hips. Pujin.
Oh, he's gloomy. Okay. Get to know. So he's gloomy and a bookworm. I actually feel like I did this with him before.
Doyum.
I think he's maybe creative as well. I think I did all this with him before, but for some reason I've lost my friendship with him. Can we keep chatting? Small talk, get to know.
Marie Poshima?
Odita.
Oh, Tinkwell.
Okay, he's a bro. Okay, that's his third trait. Okay, okay, none of that should stop him from being a decent baby daddy. Can you go night night? What's the matter with you? You're needing fed. Okay. Get fed by Martha. Okay, Martha's going to feed the kid. Okay. Okay, so Jameson things are looking a bit more promising. So if we ever get peace from these infants, we'll flirt with him. But I think he might go home, which is probably fair enough. It is like 3:40 in the morning. It's fair enough if he goes home. Is she feeding this kid? Yes, she is. Okay, cool. Speaking of this kid needs to go to the toilet. And then once you've done that, you need to work on your thinking skill so we can get you aged up and sent to school.
Oh, Susu. Oh, you're back.
Jafuni.
Alaba. Aw, Nubu.
How about he lines up playing with dolls? That way she'll put him down outside. I might actually sell this this crib just to stop her putting any of the infants into it. It's easier if they just sleep on the floor. Why do they do that? Why do they try to feed the kids twice and then they get upset? It's very bizarre. Discuss interests. Flatter. Oh god, what's wrong with him now? He's got a dirty nappy.
Tookie Boo. See why?
Simba Watch. Ruthe. Galarga.
Well, he's not looking upset about his dirty nappy, so he can just
Floof. Goffa.
have the dirty nappy just now.
Unik Snow. Mushka.
No
Karoo.
stop.
Mushka.
Hooray.
Ipim.
Check in on Jameson.
Eba.
Tickle mercilessly. Does he like that?
Fella Balloon. Hoo-hoo, Harpin. Tippa,
Oh,
tippa.
Oh, he's tense now.
Naparu.
Does he not like...
Swag. Clark.
Oh no, we've got a bit of romance going. Okay.
Foosh. Benorf.
I don't want him to join my household. No, no.
Merv.
Absolutely no way.
Fadish.
Let's express admiration.
Karenzi.
I should probably actually ask about his
Roosh.
interests.
Skiba.
Oh,
Just in
Zappelnar.
case there's an issue there.
Skiba roll, Frolis? Nobi. Boba Neff?
Why can't it just tell me?
Ooh,
I hate that it just says we've learned his interests and then it doesn't actually tell me what his interests are.
So.
I've got to go into here to find out. Okay, so he woohoos with women. I don't care what his romantic interests are. I just need him to woohoo with me, so that is absolutely fine. Let's do a little hug. So I'm guessing the reason he's telling the gross jokes is because he's a bro. It's okay, I'm not trying to romance you. I'm just trying to
Beg you well.
Oh,
get you into bed, and it's not working so far.
But, what's snore to do?
Okay, that's boosted
For
their
no
romance a little bit
celebrities.
there.
Gorge Batney.
Physical
Piano
intimacy,
board.
first kiss. As
Dungy
soon as I get
day,
the physical
you
intimacy options, I just
Generally
spam them,
flan.
because I think
Sabe.
they do seem to
Tubada.
push the romance bar up a bit quicker than just affection or flirtation. Also, if I keep going into that menu, I can see when we can actually take it further. No, don't go and do something with that child, because I'm pretty sure that child's okay. Oh no, he's not okay. Oh no, okay. Okay, fair enough. She is totally fine.
Usmavadish.
Is she giving the kid a bath? Yeah. Never sure. He's got to go. Okay, well, at least we've got a bit of romance going with Jameson now. So I don't have Social Bunny, but I can. Can I send? Oh no, I can't. Oh, that must be part of one of the expansion packs. You get the option to send a flirty text. I think that might be with high school years or something. I can send a text to him anyway, though, just to boost the friendship. I sometimes find if you send texts and messages and things, it can make the sim just spontaneously visit you as well, which is convenient. How's Christopher? He's okay. Edward. Right, after you've had your bath, you're going to go and play with dolls and then sleep on the floor. And I am going to take this away so that there's no issues of babies being put to sleep in it. We definitely don't have any playmats in base game, do we? No, we don't. That's a pity. I suppose it's not worth having the playmat when they can just sleep on the floor anyway, because the other things they do on the playmat, like look at the shapes and colours and play with the toys, are all to do with building skills that they only have in growing together. What are you doing, Alice? Alice, why don't you watch the Kids Network? That's another thing I don't have, because I don't have Parenthood. I don't have the channel, the Brainchild Network, or whatever it's called, that they can watch to get their thinking skill up. Okay, so is he going to... He's playing with the dolls. You're going to play with the dolls. You don't touch this kid. Just let him do what he's going to do. And then you could flush this toilet when you're done. And then I need you to do your garden. That garden done. Okay. So, did she do her homework last night? She did. I don't think she can do any extra credit because she's still just a C student. Okay. So, she's hungry as well. Okay. Get some food for Beth. Can you have a Pokeball? Eat the Pokeball. Don't put your iPad on the bathroom floor. What is Christopher doing? Find Martha. No, don't find Martha. Although you could get fed by Martha. And Edward's asleep. Perfect. Yeah, as cruel as it seems, the infants work better when they don't have a bed. You can clean that up. Oh, no, you've got to go to school. Go to school. Oops. Okay. It's not worth me getting her to make friends at school, so I won't bother doing that.
Oh. Juke.
She can work on her skills when she gets home. Right, Beth, once you've finished eating, you can go back to playing sim shape. The fastest way to get the thinking skill up is to do the flashcards, but I need a free adult to do that, and Martha is too tied up with these kids. You go play dolls,
What is that?
so she can actually get some sleep. I can't remember if the maid still comes into the house if I'm asleep. Hopefully she will, or he will, whoever the maid is. Okay. He's doing that, and he is asleep. Okay. So what I might just do... I'm risking everything coming out of that save file, because when I go back in, it's no doubt going to be chaos. Just before I forget, I am going to give Alice a makeover. So let's see what choice of clothes we have. She lives in the desert, so she should probably have something like this as her everyday wear. This is better controls than on the console, because on the console you have to kind of put them on one at a time and take them off again to see the different patterns and colours. I actually don't mind the trousers that she was wearing. Oh, well, she's going to be wearing shorts now then. Yeah, that's fine for her everyday wear. That's a reasonably nice dress that doesn't appear in this list anywhere. But that's nice enough. The shoes maybe could be better. But that's better. Athletic. Yeah, the shoes are okay. My mum has red hair and wears a lot of purple, so I always sort of default to purple clothes on my red-haired Sims. Let's see, we should get trainers to match that though. That's better. Okay. And I love these character slippers, so we'll go with them. Actually, I don't mind that onesie that she's wearing there. Is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be one of the what are the Pokemon called in this game again? I think it's supposed to be one of them. Can't remember what they're called, but I think it's supposed to be one of them. Yeah, it's definitely Pokemon themed pajamas. That's gonna bug me. What are they called in this? Sims for void critters. That's what they're called, void critters. Which is a weird name, but okay. What's the purple one? Okay, no, I think the fox one is probably better with the fox slippers. And my parrot has woken up in the background and is starting to get noisy, so if you hear any offensive noises in the background, that's what that is, unfortunately. Maybe just take that off. What about this one instead? Since she was wearing something. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, it hasn't taken her clothes off completely. Okay. That's something else that must be exclusive, or it's been an update that you can click on body and it takes their clothes off so that you can add on the details to the body itself. I don't know if that's something that I don't have on console or if that's something that's been added as part of an update. It's definitely new. Or definitely new to me anyway. So swimwear. All of that is ugly. That's maybe cute. I don't know if she needs to have a shower cap on to go swimming though, that seems like a choice. There we go. And she's not wearing reading glasses in any other outfit, so take them off. Outfit's not awful, I just don't really like the colour that it's in. Maybe it is awful actually. Yeah, what about this outfit here that looks like it's from the Horse Ranch pack? Don't know how I feel about that. Go with that, that's fine. So she should probably wear flip-flops. It's supposed to be her summer wear. And winter wear, although I don't have seasons. I'm playing on base game, so I don't know why I'm actually worrying about all her different looks, because she's never going to get a chance to actually wear them. Let's put on some... So these are new, so these must be part of the update. Put on some funky boots, and let's get a nicer outfit. Not feeling either of those. It's kind of... It's more of the sort of void critter patterns on some of these. I think Alice is a void critter kind of girl, so we'll get her into some void critter merch. If I put her in narrow trousers, will they tuck them into her boots? Yes, they do. Okay, that looks a bit better. And when I am putting my Sims into winter clothes, I usually always put gloves on them as well. And under feminine cold weather, there's no gloves. How is that? How is there no gloves? Do kids not get gloves in base game? Okay. Okay, well she won't be wearing gloves then. I will instead give her a winter hat, I suppose. Again, I don't really know why I'm doing this, because I don't have seasons. This one. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I think I like that. So Alice is Johnny Zest's daughter, and I can see she's got a lot of the land grab features, if we're being honest, like the sort of narrow mouth and the shape of the eyes. It's a bit of the land grab vibes going on. Okay, so I'm committing to that now. So that's my 2 households that I have in this save file. I started out with this one. That's one of the EA Maxis standard Sims, and this was a Lou Howell that someone had made in the gallery for base game, which is why the hair isn't correct, and obviously he's not a werewolf because it's base game. No, I don't want to do any of that. Kinda want to make some changes to the house, but I think I'll leave it just now. I like to play in quite a small house. No, she shouldn't be skipping school. I like to play in quite a small house. It's easier to just keep track of everyone, and I don't really like playing on multiple floors either. I'm not gonna be doing that. So she's at school. Beth is doing her shapes. So she must be up to level 4 now. Okay. So she's just got her thinking and her movement, and she's on level 4 of both. Okay, my royalties are still paying. I've only got 1 book there, Baby Taken Away. It was actually with a publisher, the rest of them are self-published. The names of the books were kind of boring at first. I always had a first, second and third attempt at income, and then Pat the Badger is one of the default ones. I must have just clicked OK. And then Baby Taken Away, it was, oh, here's my maid. Baby Taken Away was written right after I got a baby taken away. So who is the maid? Who? Pause, she's moving too quickly. Anahi Hagen, okay. I'll be honest, when she first walked in I thought she was a child. I think it's just that hairstyle, it just makes her head look huge. You should just go night night. I'll finally get this house cleaned up. That's cool. Get a good look at our maid. Okay, she's got slightly tragic eye makeup. I thought from a distance she looked like she was quite a well-made, randomly generated sim, but maybe not now that I have a closer look. I actually think the game randomly generates men a lot worse than it does women, because it always gives men that worst possible body type. Is that her done already? Okay, cool. That's the house clean. Alice is at school. Martha is sleeping. Beth is awake. Gonna go into ultra speed there, but I'm scared that something happens if I do that. I'm just gonna wake Martha up. She's not had enough sleep, but if she just gets up and fulfills her own needs, because Edward is starting to get hungry, so she's gonna need to tend to the kids, and if she gets them sorted we can get Jameson back over and I'll try and get her pregnant. And if she gets pregnant, I am immediately aging the twins up to toddlers. I think having 3 toddlers in the house will actually be less work than having 2 infants and 1 toddler, because at least they don't need constant hands-on care when they're a toddler. Oh, she needs to go to bed. Go to bed. You don't bother. Come and wake this kid up. Wake him up. And yeah, we'll feed him once he's awake.
Wow, Renee. Fruits.
Get fed by Martha. He likes waking up. It's Christopher that gets grumpy. Christopher's the one who looks more like Don Lothario as well. Does Edward still have a dirty nappy? He possibly does. Oh, she crossed off feeding him. Don't cross off feeding him. Feed him.
Lean back.
Okay, if he could go and play dolls so that I can let her get some food.
Oh, you're back.
And then we will call... Actually, I might just, let's just done that. I'll just get her to harvest these. I'm using these chrysanthemums as fertilizer for my garden because they are the highest value plant that I've got nearby that I can use as fertilizer. My chrysanthemums in my own garden are worth more because the plant's been evolved already. So I usually try to get fertilizer from other plants outside in the neighbourhood and sell my own because my own are worth more and I get more money for them. I'm so annoyed that I can't click and drag things to the bin anymore. I hope they haven't patched that out because, like, if I ask Martha to put something in the bin, she gets 10 simoleons. But if I click and drag it into the bin, I get 10 simoleons for every sim in the household. So, like, right now, for the number of sims in this household, I would get 50 simoleons. Is he okay? He's okay. The infants, they sometimes just make noise like they're not happy. Please don't ask me on a date. More money, more yeah, go for it, get a promotion. Thought he was phoning to ask me on a date again, and I was going to have to reject him again. And that would have been just so sad. You can come here when you're done, and then let's invite Jameson over. Jameson kind of looks like the character that Will Ferrell played in Zoolander. It's not quite the same hairstyle, but just something about him. It's just giving those sort of vibes.
Luby. Ringo Zipple. Bonova.
Martha's still a young adult. I was partly looking to see how old Martha is. She's still a young adult and she's still got a bit of time before she grows up. To the point that she can't have babies was my thought. Like don't touch that kid. Come and chat with him.
Bazoy.
Hey!
No, don't interrupt. Play with dolls.
Slaffador.
Ooh, you can do a kiss. Perfect.
Pomeray Bahira.
Sorry, the mute button on my microphone isn't great and I keep having to press it because I have... Oh, he just rejected that kiss. But okay, but the romance still went up, that's fine. Yeah, I have really bad hay fever and it's just playing up really badly today and I keep needing to clear my throat and I don't want to cough into the microphone. And I know that the mute button makes a noise that's not very nice.
Pringo
but I think it's still better than listening to me cough right into the microphone.
Fresh up.
Come on, Martha. Okay, I think they're... That seems to be working. Okay.
Twinkle.
Nope, we can't take it a bit further yet then. Do a deep conversation.
So.
Do a pickup line.
Benorba KBC bo.
Neebs, Alcha.
She can
Close it.
Oh, Bashar.
have a bubble bath. Okay, okay. You can try to go to sleep after this. You should... Oh, perfect. Try for baby with Jameson. Try for baby with Jameson. Do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, that sink is disgusting. I think I can ask Alice to clean that though. Friendly okay. Okay, she's... oh, okay. I was going to line up for her to take a pregnancy test, but I think... Excuse me, I think she actually has to finish what she's doing before I can line that up. First woohoo. Well, it's not her first woohoo. It's just her first woohoo with Jameson. Oh, why am I not getting a pregnancy test? Why am I not getting a pregnancy test? Try for baby. I think they might have just woohooed instead of tried for baby there. Try for baby. Are you doing it or are you just... try for baby. No, I don't care how tired you are. She's probably going to get the embarrassed moodlet about poor performance during woohoo because she's so tired. But I don't care. Try for baby. Stop cancelling it off. You need to have a sleep. No, don't. Just go to sleep. Are we trying for baby like 3 times now? Well, at least I'll know she's definitely pregnant because she'll either keep trying for the baby or she'll stop once she gets pregnant. In one of my other save files, in my Decades Challenge right now, I have the character Rory, and in the original save file where Rory was conceived, when he became a young adult, I had him go around and have relations with lots of different Sims, and there was a Sim I hated who was an elder by that point in the game, and I tried to get Rory to woohoo that Sim to death, and it didn't work. They must have woohooed like 12 times in a row, and it didn't work. So is she pregnant now? Take pregnancy test. Or she just crossed it off because she's tired. Yes. Okay. Well, it's good that it's worked, but also she looks pregnant already. But also that means more babies coming. How are these two looking? Okay, when they wake up, I'm gonna just age them up to toddlers. So, Jameson, it's been nice. Ask if single. Bit late for that. How do I just send him home? Send home because I'm needing to sleep. Do you see what I mean? Martha gets no rest. Okay, you're gonna have to give a bubble bath to this kid because he's just gonna come and wake you up otherwise. No, stop playing dolls. And he's gonna be hungry. I might just age him up before anything else. She can give him a bath and then I'll age him up. So why is that stopped? Why is she stopped? Give bubble bath. Okay, she is still doing it. Okay. So, of the 3 things I wanted to do today, number 3, get Martha pregnant. That's done. Age the twins up, I'm going to do that just now. And I wanted to get Beth's skills maxed so that I could age her up to a child, and she's close. So we've almost done the tasks for the week. I don't know if I'm going to bother feeding him. I think I'm just going to put the cake out and age him up. Because if I age him up, he can just grab his own food out of the fridge, and that's a lot less hassle. So when you're done, you can add birthday candles. What's this? Morning sickness. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, no, you don't need to check him. Surely he's clean. Not quite. Who is calling Eugene? Yes, okay, come over. I spent too long thinking about that. Oh, as long as he doesn't eat the cake. Don't eat this cake. Can she just stop bathing the kid and put the candles on the cake before someone eats a bit? If someone eats a bit of that cake, I'll be getting one from the gallery. I'm not going through the agony of having her attempt to make one again just for somebody to eat it before I can use it. Put the kid down. Oh, he's still got bubbles on top of his head from the bubble bath. Okay. Has she done it? Okay. Help blow out candles, Christopher. And once Christopher's aged up, I'll wake up Edward and we'll age him up as well. So I'm assuming Martha's the culprit that doesn't flush the toilet, because I see it's not flushed again.
Zanoba!
So again, I'm gonna make him independent because I want an easy life. And oh. Wait. Oh, I can't get the... Okay, pause. Because he's going to grab a bit of that cake because he's hungry. Let's put some spaghetti on the floor for him. He can have some floor spaghetti. The best kind of spaghetti. Can I... Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get rid of the cake. I want Martha to add birthday candles. I know you're tired, Martha. You can go to sleep after you've done this. Pass out in 3 hours. That's fine. Wake him up. And you can have this. There we go. Okay. That's looking good. Once he's done with that, he can just go straight to working on his stuff. I might actually give Beth's iPad to Edward because I'll get her to do flashcards for her thinking, and her movement I'm just going to get by getting her to wander around.
Oh, easy, Nana.
Okay. Oh, you just took a bit of the cake. Oh, you little turd. I don't really want you eating that cake. I don't want you to eat it because you're going to get that sugar thing happening. Okay, well, I'll be using a gallery cake next time. I got distracted for just 2 seconds, and that was long enough for someone to take a piece of the cake. Oh, is he putting it back? Is he putting it back? Perfect. You can eat some real food, okay? Eat the chicken stir fry. Yeah, put the cake up on that wall that there's no way you would ever be able to reach. Makes sense. Makes total sense. Eat the floor chicken. Eat the floor chicken, and there's not enough beds for the toddlers.
Nibs alu boy Jaffa.
Okay.
Ew. This grobel.
I'm wondering if I should age Beth up already or if I should bother getting another toddler bed. I'll just get another toddler bed, I think. Keep thinking I could right click on a bed to copy it because you can do a similar thing on the console. You do what's the equivalent of a right click and it copies it. The teddy bear can go in here. And there's a toddler bed there. I'm just thinking it might be an idea to put another child's bed in this room already. Okay, maybe not. I'll maybe do that later because I think I'm gonna have to extend the room a bit. God. Okay, that'll do.
Gibbs.
Okay. So the only thing that we didn't achieve this week that I set out to achieve was to get Beth up to a child, but she is extremely close. She's just got her movement and her thinking there to get up to level 5. So we'll do that next week, get her up to a child and get her off to school, do a bit of work on Alice and start getting the twins up with their toddler skills. And I'm going to end the episode there, right there. I'm going to stop it there. And we'll pick up again next week and continue on this story. And we will have the new baby next week as well. So if there's anything else you want to see in next week's episode, drop me a comment and let me know. Otherwise, we'll pick up again then.